On YouTube, my name is Tyler with the diversify King with another video. Today we're talking about removing yourself as the income source. What does that mean? In my last video, I talked about you have your paycheck and it's very limited, meaning you can only put so much money into investment. You can only put so much money into paying bills or paying off debt. You have that's your number. You get the paycheck, that's it, and you have to pay all these bills. You got to pay mortgage or rent. You got to pay your light bill and the water bill and internet and cell phone and groceries. And I got 2 kids. I got to pay kid stuff. But paycheck is limited. But in this video, I want to talk about removing yourself as the income source, right? So the reason I go income first in my brokerage, in my kids' accounts, in my Roth, I want to remove myself as the income source, meaning I'm not the primary, my paycheck is not the primary vehicle to fund these accounts because my paycheck is limited. And I can only put so much into my Roth and my brokerage and my kids' accounts, right? Each kid, I got 2 sons. Each one have a 529. Each one has a custodial account. We got to fund both. My wife and I, we got to fund both, but our paychecks are limited. So I go, there's not really I go income first. Income, I'm not getting financial advice. Income first is better because income can remove me or us as the income source. This is my son's Ains account. You see how much he has. His passive income is 33%, right? Which is nice. And I don't buy it all high yield. I go with lower yield as well. So June last month, he made $227 a month. Now he's 6 years old. He's making $227 a month last month. May, he made $192. In April, he made $144. Let's go to the year to date. If that's not working. Well, none of this stuff's working. But it's okay. The point is, he's making money and it's going up. So with $200 a month, I could easily stop funding it if I want to. I can take $100, put it into growth, put $100 in MSTR, $100 into Tesla, $100 into Amazon, $100 into VU, $100 into VTI. I can do it every month and take that other 100 and put it in income. Or I can take 150 out of his dividends and put into growth and 50 into income. Because the income is still going to generate. The income will still generate. They'll still pay a dividend. But I can take half of it and put it in growth. And the other half, I can put it in income. That's the beauty of income funds. You couldn't do this into a growth fund. Because with a growth fund, yeah, you're getting dividends, but getting 1 or 2% is not moving the needle. And you got to keep buying it in order to make some gains. With this method, I don't have to. Okay? I don't have to. Because he will continue to grow. He will continue to make money. Let's go to one of my son's account. Avery, he's 2 years old. He is 2 years old. He is 2 years old, guys. He is 2 years old. He is making, he's at 35%. Now, I'm trying to keep that 35% yield. That's including buying like Main Street Capital, Growth, REIT, stuff like that, with a little bit of Yield Max and Rec Shares stuff and Defiant stuff like that. And that income comes in. He's all green, by the way. He's all green. And you look at his dividends. Look how much he's making now. So in June of last month, he made $55. So I'm thinking when he turns 4 years old, he probably make $200 a month. And at that point, I can know what? I can just take the dividend, put it into Tesla, $100 in Tesla, $100 in Amazon, $100, the other $100 I put into whatever, right? Any high yield, Alti, for example. The point of the video is this: I remove myself as the income source. I no longer have to put money into this portfolio. The portfolio funds itself, and that relieves pressure off me because if I get into a tough spot or lose my job or a paycheck is short or I get hurt, I can't work, or something happens, I don't have to worry about, man, how I'm put money in the kid's account, how I'm gonna let that continue to grow. I don't have to. I can take the dividend he's receiving and put it into where I want it to go. I control of it until he gets of age. So that's removing yourself as the income source. Just like if your brokerage account, and we'll go to the brokerage account, go to the Roth. Here's my Roth, right? I am up, my yield way higher than theirs, right? But if you look at the dividends received, June I made 266, and May I made 231. So let's go June. Let's look at June real quick. And 2024 June, I made $13, right? I'm already at 230 in 1 year. In 1 year, I hopped, double, triple the amount. So if something were to happen to me where I can't put money to my Roth, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm getting income. It funds itself. I'm getting income. I can put the money where I want to. So I can remove myself as the income source. Now, look at my brokerage. And you see in June, I made $2,500 in June, right? So again, I don't have to put money in this account either. I could take that $2,000 and reinvest it. Or take out $1,000, pay all the household bills, and put $1,500 back into the portfolio. That's when you're making good money. Now, the Roth will eventually get to a point where it's making $2,000 a month. That's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot where I can stop contributing. Because remember, with the Roth account, you only put in $7,000 out of $225. So it's only $586 a month you only put in a month. That's a lot of money. But if I'm making $2,000 a month, I don't have to put money into it. I don't have to. I can take $1,000, I can throw it and slam it into growth, and take $1,000 and slam it into income. And I don't have to get away my limited paycheck. I don't have to put money in my son's account. I don't really have to. If a big bill comes up, or a emergency comes up, I got a emergency fund, but something comes up where I use some of my paycheck money, I won't feel bad. I got this back in my mind saying like, hey, I am making $2,000 a month in this account. My son's making $200 a month. I can just leave it on drip, or if there's if I want to put $100 into Tesla, I can. So that's why I am a strong opponent for income first. Now, I'm not getting any advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But that's why I'm a strong component of income first. Now, my kid's account, since he's making money already, now what I can do is this. When I put money in his account, I can stop buying income. I can have all the income funds drip back into the same income fund. So if my son has Misty pay him $5, take the $5, put it back into Misty. So next time I make more money. What I could do is shift my limited paycheck money in their accounts and go to growth. So now my kids are getting best of both worlds. I'm funding the growth portion, and the income they own is funding the income. There's so many ways to play income. There's so many ways to play with income. It's ridiculous. But I couldn't do this for growth. If I'm going growth, the dividends don't get is nothing, and you have to sell. I'm not doing all that. I can now, when my son's 6, so I have plenty of time to go Coca-Cola, VOO, Amazon, Tesla, MSTR. I got plenty of time, and now I got plenty of time to go into a growth company. I got plenty of time, and I can shift it. Now it's a hybrid. I fund the growth, and the portfolio itself funds the income. There are so many ways to play it, but this is why you move yourself as the income source to give you the option to do it. So if you want acorns, not acorns, excuse me. If you want Snowball Analytics, I have a link below. But as again, my son is getting income. He's getting income right now, even with $100 a month. That's still more money that I could put. I can't put in the amount he's getting. I can't throw in 240s, 227s. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I could throw in like $30, $40. That's all he really needs, really. But he's been doing it for 4 years now, and he's making his money. So income is where I'm at. His payouts here, he got what, 44 cents, all on drip. Here's why I paid him 9 cents. Main Street Capital's gonna pay him 26 cents a share. He has like 17 shares. So yeah, income first for me. Income first for me. That's the end of the video. If you want to start my analytics, I have a link below. Thanks for watching.